There's a place where people are guided through some of the darkest hours of their lives with love, compassion, and understanding. A place where terminally ill patients and their families can find comfort in those last days. That place is the inpatient facility at Hospice of Southern Kentucky. Here, families receive the quality care of hospice in a setting that feels more like home than a care facility.
For Memorial Day, they sent them this special one. Thank you, Harley Miller, for serving our country.
The inpatient facility made all the difference for Lillian Miller when caring for her husband, Harley, who has late-stage lung cancer and Alzheimer's disease.
Both of our children live out of state, so I was trying to do it alone. And of course, I got more tired, more wore down, and to the point everybody was telling me I was wore out. Then I got to thinking, I can't do this alone.
Another reason people come here to the inpatient facility is because some don't want to spend their final days in a hospital. Some can't bear going home.
My wife particularly did not want to pass away at home. She did not want to have one room associated with one room associated with her in her final days. She didn't want the children to remember that. She didn't want the adults in the house to remember it.
Here, families can still stay together 24 hours a day, and they can enjoy the comfort of knowing help from trained nurses, doctors, social workers, and chaplains is just down the hall.
They take such good care of her. They check on her around the clock. You know, if she were to get choked or whatever, she has all the amenities that a hospital would have, but it just doesn't look like a hospital.
And that was the intent. Designers wanted patient rooms to have a warm, homey atmosphere and space large enough to hold lots of family and friends. From large pull-out sofa couches and chairs to spacious bath facilities, even a serene view from patient rooms of a horse farm surrounding the building.
Her eyesight isn't real good, but she can see the outline of horses, and she can see when the colts are back there.
Nothing was overlooked in the planning. Even the placement of the picture above the bed was deliberate.
We can just move the picture up, and there's the oxygen, the suction, whatever that the clinical staff may need, you know, for the patient. And then if they aren't needing it, it can just be closed off, and it's just, you know, they're there in the bed with, you know, a beautiful atmosphere kind of around them.
Got one.
Yay!
Making sure family members had a place to take a break from stress was another big consideration in the planning of the building. At a time when families find themselves searching for answers, the chapel gives them a place for reflection and prayer. The large family kitchen area has a place to cook and store food, as well as somewhere to eat a meal. For those family members wanting to stay the night and in need of a place to get freshened up, a private shower and bathroom is available. Families with children visiting also have a space of their own, a place where little minds can process big issues. Adding a fireplace in the hearth room was the key ingredient in creating a feeling of home. But even with the well-planned amenities here, patients and their families agree it's not just the building that helps ease their pain and get them through the tough days, it's the people of hospice.
Knock, knock.
It's how you say hi when you walk in the room. It's how you move them in bed. It's how you, you know, take care of them. It's how you ask them if they need anything.
The first day they were asking basically what he liked to eat and what he didn't like to eat, you know. I just mentioned cobblers, apple pie was one of the things I mentioned. That first night, they served him apple pie.
Lillian and Harley Miller shared an especially significant milestone here, their 50th wedding anniversary. The hospice staff threw them a party.
It was just touching that they went to that much effort for us. Just seeing him smile and be happy made me happy, that he was able to enjoy it and he was understanding what it was. And so it was a very special day for us. They don't only care for the patients, they care for the family. You can't imagine the love that the staff puts out here. And that is very important at this time a person's life.